with Falcon hockey coach Steve Freeman. And Steve, the Falcons split 2 NCHA games last week, defeating Stout 3-0 on Thursday here at Hunt Arena, but losing a close 3-2 game at Eau Claire on Saturday. We're watching a little bit of the highlights from the Stout game on Thursday. Could you talk about those two games a little bit?
Yeah, Jim, I thought our hockey team played pretty well both nights. The home game, the 3-0 win, obviously we played very tight defensively, and it was really good to see Scott Lewan come around, and he's been a little bit up and down, but he played very well both nights, so that's reassuring here towards the end of the season, seeing him get back up to snuff here. We got some timely goals on Thursday night. We came out really hard, which you want to do at home, and we were able to get a 3-0 lead. And from there on, we played pretty good team defense, and we're able to keep Stout off the scoreboard. The Eau Claire, they're playing for the NCHA title, and we went into a kind of a hornet's nest over there, and kind of weathered the storm. They all played us pretty badly in the first period, weathered the storm there a little bit, and then started playing well after the game went on. Made a couple individual mistakes, which really cost us, and gave up a couple of easy goals, and that's what it came down to, 3-2 game. But in the third period, we had 16 shots on goal over there, and we're playing very well and had chances to to tie it up or even win the game. But pretty pleased with the way the guys played, and hopefully that's a sign of things to come here right at the end and going into the playoffs.
Stevie, we talked a little bit about Scott Lewan, but he was named the team's player of the week. He made 34 saves in the win over Stout to get the shutout, and 39 saves at Eau Claire. Could you talk about Scott's play a little bit more?
Yeah, most of the time you can tell if Scott's on that night within the first 10 shots. He looks comfortable, and he's kind of flowing and things, and he looked good both those games. He looked real confident. He was really challenging the shooter and coming out of the net, and our whole team kind of picks up on that, their confidence level and the way they play. So, like I said before, here at the end of the season, it really comes down to goaltending when you get into the playoffs. You look at, high-scoring teams that we've had in the past. We were just talking about that down in the locker room. When we were, won the NCHA title in 2007, and guys had 52 points and 24 goals and all that, and we got beat in the NCAA tournament 2-1. All that firepower because of the other team's goalie. So a goaltender can carry you a long way. You don't want to put a lot of pressure on the goaltender. Obviously, you need to score some goals and stuff, but Scott certainly has the potential and has it in him. He's done it before, and he can do it again.
Steve, looking out, I can't believe the Falcons are playing their final 2 games of the regular season this weekend, going up to Superior on Friday and St. Scholastica on Saturday. Your thoughts about the weekend's games?
Well, obviously they're very, very important to the standings right now. There's 5 teams that can still get home ice in the playoffs. So everybody's just scratching here on the last weekend, and that's the way it should be. That's how good and how balanced the league is, and it's just going to be wild both nights, with both teams needing these points badly. So I see a real tight game on Friday night and Saturday night, where maybe a bounce or like I said, goaltending makes a difference. But we're going to have to play disciplined hockey, stay out of the penalty box, and work extremely hard. So we're looking forward to it. It should be challenging, and we'll see how it plays out.
Steve, thanks for your time. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, Jim.